There are some games that just epitomize what it was like to wake up on a Saturday morning and want to pop on the NES and just play a game that represented like our Saturday morning cartoon fix. And today's episode is one of those games. Hey everyone, I'm Retro Nate. Today we are playing through the classic arcade game ported to the NES. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Man, I spent countless hours on this one as a kid, playing with friends, my siblings, whoever would suit up and take on the Foot Clan with me. I was ready to kick some shell, even though that would technically mean that you're attacking. It's like friendly fire and you're attacking each other. Nonetheless, didn't matter. Didn't matter to us as kids. We just cared about playing this game, and that's what we're going to do today. Walk through the entire version of TMNT 2, the arcade game for the NES, and show you guys the right way to do it. So, not going to waste any time. Let's get right into the game and take you over to the starting screen. Here, let's reset here. And here we have it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, following up to really a bummer of an initial installment there with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've previously covered that one on the channel. If you're interested, you can check that out. And you get a nice little demo of what the combat is going to look like as you get in here. The entire building's on fire, so we're starting with really high anxiety going into a game like this. Now, real quick, I'll share this. I'm not going to use it, but there is an input code for 9 lives in this game. And at this screen right here, at the intro screen, if you press the following combination on your D-pad, if you press up, right, right, down, 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 left, 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 B, A, and then select your number of turtles, you will get 9 lives. Let's see if I can do it just to model it for you real quick. Left, 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 B, A, and then let's start. I'm going to reset after I do this code. I'm not going to use it for today, but I want to see if I input it right to show you that you will end up with 9 lives. Yep, look at that. Rest 9 because of up, right, right, down, 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 left, 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 BA is the input code. I've remembered that for 35 years. And every time this menu screen comes up, I put it in just to see if I can still do it. But let's reset here. We're going to do this without any input code. We're going to do it without any glitches of any kind. And let's get this thing going. We're going 1 turtle today. And I think in the spirit of what the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game did to me, and how I became in love with Donatello and his strength, I'm going to select him for our run today as we go through this game. I mean, when you walked into a putt-putt or a birthday party, a Chuck E. Cheese, and they had this arcade cabinet at that party, you knew it was going to be lit. All you needed was 4 quarters in your hand, and you were going to have a good time with your friends. Starting right off, you're going to be facing an array of Foot Clan members, and the technique that I'm using is the one that you've got to master for this game. It is A and B at the same time. It kind of does this swipe routine. What I do when I do this is I kind of start with the A button and then press B slightly after. It's like a slight jump, and then hitting B afterwards, so you can vary the height of that attack. But that is the attack you're going to rely on for the most part as you go through this game. The logic of these Foot Clan guys, so the purple ones like this, they'll drop kick in off of the side. You'll see that I'll kind of wait to the right or left side of the screen against these guys. The blue ones are knife throwers, so I'm going to be moving, I'm going to be getting hit by a giant. I always call those bowling balls, but that doesn't make any sense because they don't have any finger holes. So you were just an idiot, young Nate. You're going to kind of move up and down to stay off the same plane as those blue ones because they will throw knives from across the screen at you, and nobody's got time for that. The jump kicking ones like this, though, I like to wait on either the right or left side and kind of hit them as they run in, if I can. And you can kind of keep a steady stream of them coming in if you can kill them kind of in rhythm. It just eliminates getting surrounded, like I just got punched in the back of the neck there. Then there are these guys who throw ninja stars at you. It's tough to discern them from the others, except they don't jump kick when they come on the screen. They just walk on, so that's how you know if they have ninja stars or not. Back to our wave of blue guys. Of course, the giant cannonballs, bowling balls, turtle flatteners coming down the stairs, and you gotta love... I mean, if there's something that absolutely encompasses what it was as a kid, it's this Pizza Hut branding that is just littered throughout these games that we played as kids. I mean, this just grabs the absolute heyday of growing up in the 80s. Like, you want to rock a book it reading campaign so that you can get your personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut when you go on during a buffet that they offer. I mean, kids today just have no idea. They just have no idea how it was to live back in the day. All right, the white guys with swords, they will leap at you from time to time. Just go right at them there. You don't want to wait for them to attack. Sometimes I like to kind of draw out the purple foot soldiers here because they can kind of surround you pretty quickly. So I'll move. Whoops. No, I'll move right into that guy's foot, I suppose. Maybe that's why they're the Foot Clan. That's not a bad idea. Pretty good dad joke there. All right, now we got some of these little these little fucking robots. They are so annoying. Got to get them pinned up against the wall. There we go. Get them pinned up against the wall if you can when they make their loop here. See if I can get... No, not quite. Come on. Come on up here, guys. There we go. Get them pinned up against the wall and no trouble. One more. Come on. Get closer to me. Ugh. All right, well... Jerk. Come here! Oh, my gosh. Taking so long. There we go. Get rid of them, and now we move into the room where April is being held by... it seems a couple more Foot Clan members. Got a couple of gunners here. We'll get into those in a little bit. They're a little bit tougher to weed out. Just run right at them in this first screen. And then the first boss. We all know him and love him. It is Shredder's henchman, Rocksteady. So you can kill this guy by doing a series of jump kicks, but he will break and start shooting his gun like this. Kind of feels unfair, just in general. Now, he'll keep going on this rhythm until you hit him and kind of break that rhythm. It's just one of the varied attacks he gives you. Well, he's kind of giving me just like a nice, easy way to go out here, or to take him out here. Every now and then he dashes like that. What I like to do is like let him draw, I'll do my special move and then let him walk into it, just like that. And that special move does a lot of damage too. So not a bad idea to go after it. When he's shooting like that too, he can shoot into the air. So good to know that you're not going to be able to drop kick him as easily there. So I like to get right down here and just kind of keep hitting him with that special attack and then jump over him when he dashes at you. He doesn't have a ton of strength, so like spamming these special attacks, even if you take a couple of boots to the face, as long as you kind of avoid that the gun bullets and the dash attack from him, you're probably going to be fine in taking him out. And then he's flashing quick, and out comes Shredder, steals April, and breaks out of the window. And we are moving on to stage 2, scene 2. After that, Shredder creep. A very satisfying thing in many of the Turtle games. Fire that sewer lid right back at that Foot Clan member that's getting a little saucy. Then a big wave of purple ones here. Again, waiting off to the right side so you can kind of like move up and down and just take them out as soon as they drop kick onto the screen. And if they come in from behind you, just swipe at them before they finish their drop kick. All right. Oh, I could have shot that thing back at a blue one there. I didn't. Let's go. Hit him with this. Come here. Haha! Oh, shoot, it didn't work. Thought I got him with the fire hydrant. Whatever. Take out this wave of blue ones. Moving on, and I think I got another sewer cover up here. Now, I haven't touched on it yet, but the music in this game, it's so beautifully arcade. And it's beautifully Turtles. Like, every one of them feels like the Turtles theme, even though it's not necessarily. They just did so many great renditions of this one to incorporate into the game. All right, Dynamite guys. We haven't seen these Foot Clan members. They stay away from you pretty well. Drop kicks tend to be, they're slow going, but they're a little bit more efficient against these guys if you want to use jump kicks on them. All right, there we go. Now we get a little split level here, and 3 guys are going to come dashing onto the screen. Take out this one to the right immediately, and wait until this scene is clear if you can to get that pizza if you don't need it right away. Just maximizing the life that you have. Whoops, see? I took a hook right to the jaw. He shot me right across the screen. Obviously, take a swipe at that civilian for a free point. Oh, I haven't even touched on that yet. Every kill that you get in this game is worth a point, and every 200 points is an extra life. So we are just past halfway to our first extra life here. We'll probably earn that at the end of Scene 2, which this scene is broken into 2 sections. There's the above ground section, which we're playing now, which ends with Bebop. And I gotta say, I'm not sure if I love the fact that Rocksteady and Bebop are the first bosses in the first 2 TMNT games. I felt like they should have gotten a little bit more, maybe pumped up a little bit more as bosses, but then again, they're also idiots. That's kind of their MO in the cartoon, so maybe it does make sense that they're the preliminary guys. I don't know. Comment on your thoughts of whether that's appropriate or not. I always felt like in the first game, at least, Having Bebop and Rocksteady as the first bosses just felt like those are the only characters that were recognizable to me. And in this one, same thing. Rocksteady, the boss of this, and then Bebop is coming up right up here in just a minute. After, oh, I missed my chance. Couple of Boomerang Foot Clan soldiers to take out here. And now we've got Bebop. So the technique on Bebop, let me pause a second. The technique on Bebop, similar to Rocksteady, we're going to let him move into our special attack, but he is fast. He's a lot faster than Rocksteady was, so you have to stay ahead of the game here. I'll kind of show you the rhythm that I get into to taking him out without losing a life. He's got, he can dash at you just like Rocksteady did. He has a gun that he can shoot at you, and he also does an uppercut that will take you out of the air if you drop kick. So I avoid drop kicks on this boss. But, whoop, well, then... an inauspicious start. Let's say it that way. Don't go into the sewer if you can avoid it. All right, so see how I move up there? And let him kind of dash into you and then move out of the way. Up and down, up and down. Nope, not that. Didn't love that. Come on. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got trapped there. There we go. Oops, a little close. Let's go. Oops. Just watch out for the dash. Jump over him. Keep your distance. Let him walk into you. Oh, that was unfortunate. All right, he's blinking. No, I didn't say a blinking. I said, hey, blinking. Hold the reins, man. Anyone who knows that reference is okay by me. There we go. One more. Two more. I don't know. I got half life here. I can kind of blitz him if I... Well, don't waste it, mate. Jeez. There we go. And Bebop is out. So moving right along, and now we dive into the sewer for the second half of Scene 2. And naturally, I'm going to get surrounded by Foot Clan. And now we are down here. So, a variety of enemies that you got to fight here. I like to stay on the top section. If you go to the bottom, not a good idea because... rockets eventually start flying at you. Not here in general, or not here actually, but I believe some rockets come out of the water and can start taking you out there. So I prefer the top, especially for this part coming up, as there are mousers that come out of the wall and we don't want to let them out. Okay, these blue guys are the worst. They are so simple. They have no plan of attack, really no strategy. They just kind of walk at you and are cannon fodder for your special attack. Here's where the mousers come out. There are 5 of them. You want to just do that swipe attack right as they come out of the wall. Don't even let them walk around, and it's a free 5 points for you. Another set of them here. Make that 10 points. There's 2. One more after this. And there we go. 5 down. The guys with the hammers, go right at them. Don't wait for them to surround you, because they will. Try to get them right as they come on the screen there, waiting in the middle. The more that you let them on the screen, the more danger you're going to find yourself in. Okay. Waiting at the top here. These white guys, I'll kind of let come to me a little bit. Depending, so much of it depends on how many are on the screen at the time that you're attacking, and kind of strategizing how to take them out in rhythm so that you're not surrounded at any given point. Because if you stand still long enough, the AI of the computer will send those foot soldiers up to your level and surround you front and back, so that you are going to take some damage. So kind of planning out as they're on the screen in what order you want to take these out is key. Like I said, these blue guys have absolutely no plan. They walk at you. I don't even know if they have projectiles or just plan to punch you, but I don't know if I've ever even seen them attack. They're that wimpy. Okay, well, he leaped right over me. Very good vertical, impressive, but ineffective attack. All right, one more cave of mousers here that we're going to take out, and then I believe one more wave of Foot Clan before we face the second boss of Scene 2, which is Baxter Stockman the Scientist. Yep. Blue one's here. Try not to get on the same page. Oops. Uh-oh. All right. Little sloppy there. There we go. And one more kill. We're going to get ourselves an extra life. So here is Scientist Baxter Stockman. You can still use your swipe attack. He kind of goes in like an S pattern, and he will release mousers to you. Oh, I killed one of them there right as it came out of the machine. He's going to release mousers all over the screen here, and if you're lucky, you can kind of take them out without... And if you're not lucky, they will jump on your arm and start hurting you, and then you have to shake them off by smashing buttons. But enough of these special attacks. See? Look at that. Got right onto my arm there. Oh, I took out that one. That was good. Enough special attacks. He doesn't really do anything other than drop those mousers, so a pretty simple boss to take out. And we got ourselves an extra life, and we are through Scene 2. However, now we see that Stockman has transformed into his fly form. Shredder is talking about what he's having for dinner that night, which happens to be a turtle-flavored bisque. And then we move to a scene that didn't make a whole lot of sense to me as a kid, and I spent a lot of time looking through like the cartoon and potentially comic books and stuff to see if there was ever a reference to this stage and boss, but I think I came to find out that this was just basically an invention for this arcade game and this arcade port, is that they included this sort of snow level, which is kind of fun. I really like the level in general. Stay to the top here so you don't get ground up by the snowplow. Easy damage to take if you're not paying attention. I like to stay to the top of this level as a general strategy here. And now we've got Frosty, the bombing snowman. A couple of swipe attacks here. They are going to release rockets at you, missiles at you if you're not quick about it. But a couple of your... Whoops. See what I mean? A couple of little... Oh, geez. Got to get him when he's in the air, I guess. A couple of swipe attacks, though, and that will take them out as well. Now we've got the snowball throwers. These kind of act as the blue Foot Clan from before. They will throw snowballs at you if you're on the same plane as them. He tried to, but I murdered him. And so operate the same as the blue foot soldiers before. And then we've got more of these purple guys. Go ahead and just stay over here to the right. Take them out as they drop kick in. If they come up from behind you, easy peasy. There we go. Nice clearing of that wave. Good music in this level, too. The music through this whole game is great, and it feels so arcade. I mean, it's just a marvelous port from an arcade game that is beloved, right? The actual arcade version, I think most people, maybe I'm in the minority here, but I identified more with this game growing up than the arcade game just because I had more access to it. The arcade game was great. It was more difficult. Naturally, as arcade games are, but I identified a little bit more with this game, this version of it, because I played it so often as a child. Maybe that's just me. So I only think of this in terms of this level being what it is, and kind of I don't know, just the way that this game plays out is more what I identify this game with. Okay. More of these falling rocks and balls of ice and snow. I mean, the hail has gotten bad here in New York City because those are the size of bushes. Kind of wait over here, let all these things drop kicking in, and there you go. If they show up behind you, just do your attack, and it'll take them out before they even drop kick. And now we are up to the boss. This is just some sort of like, I mean, let's be honest. He is a cool-looking werewolf guy. A snow wolf or something like that. What we're going to do is repeatedly drop kick his shin of his cool Ugg boots. Wow, look at the furry boots he's got. I never noticed that until now. This guy is a beacon of style. He should be on GQ magazine. And we're going to drop kick his toe as often as possible and kind of get him into a rhythm of doing that. What he'll do if you don't do that, he kind of conjures a ball of ice and snow from the sky. It falls into his hands and he throws it at you. But if you can just leap away... Oops, he got mad about that. If you can get your rhythm of drop kicks going, you don't have to worry about that too much. Now, he might change sides, and you can... Oh, this is no good. Okay, all right, got to be a little sharper than this, Nate. Come on. There we go. Oh, man. Dude, this is no good. Focusing. Oh my gosh, one power brick left. I was doing a little bit too much talking there. If you can get him into that nice rhythm where you're just kind of constantly drop kicking in the corner, that is the ideal. Are we going to get this situation like I did with the other game I was playing? What was it? Tom and Jerry, where it's just way too bright on my camera because the sun has come out during the day here. Oh my gosh. All right, second part of Scene 3 now. The game has 7 scenes technically, but I kind of feel like it's 9 because these Scene 2 and 3 both have these intermittent bosses that you have to fight. Anyway, we're now into some sort of parking garage of some kind. We'll hit that little barrel, take out a couple of freebies of these Foot Clan members. And now we're moving through here. You can see the parking lot, F15. I think that's where we left. Was it F15? Did we leave it in? I thought we were on the D level, honey. Was it F? No, it was F. I know it was F because I remembered it was for my sister, Fiona. Yeah, obviously. I remember it was F. And it was definitely F16 because of the flyovers that they do at NFL games. I remember that. So definitely our car's an F16. Forgive me, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I imagine that's how people sound when they're trying to remember where they park their car in a parking garage. I wouldn't know. Anyway, moving right along, taking out these barrels of high explosives that are always littered throughout a parking lot. Obviously, it's something that we can all identify with, as I've never been in a parking lot that doesn't have a barrel of combustible material right next to my car. Anyway, moving along, not facing any different enemies here. Wow. I was talking, not paying attention. When you see the double blue car, jump forward and then drop kick back so you don't get run over as it pulls out. Now we got the gunners. These gunners kind of operate like the blue guys, that if you're on the same level as them, they'll shoot at you, but they're fast and they swing their guns really fast too. So I think they're one of the more difficult enemies to take out in this game. Try to treat them almost like you do the blue foot soldiers here by moving up and down as you approach them. I don't think you want to wait for them too, because they're too fast and they'll surround you too quickly. So you definitely want to go at them. Double orange car means it's pulling out, and you're going to sweep out these gunners here and then move forward to bring on the other 3 to the screen. And yeah, if you approach them, it's a little bit easier than waiting for them to approach you. All right, getting to the end of the parking lot now, another barrel of combustibles. Warms my heart to see that this happens not only in my town, but in New York City as well. Okay. Look at us working the standard run-of-the-mill Foot Clan here, taking them all out. Got one more. Oh, I tried to get my triple, and it didn't work. Now I'm getting smoked. Okay, we are nearing the elevator here. That's going to reveal the boss, which is Baxter Stockman in the fly form. So we took him out as a scientist last time. He didn't seem to be a fan of that. So now he has come back in fly form to try to murder us, which is nice. You got to appreciate that he's got goals. So we're going to, if I can, I'm going to get him right in this corner here. And if you can consistently drop kick him towards the corner, he fires these projectiles up at you to try to take you out, but you can drop kick right through the middle of them. So it's almost like triggering your drop kick right at the top of his head, and that gives you the timing where you can just trap him in the corner. If that doesn't work, he can get hit by the by your special attack, but there's really like a nice rhythm you can find with just doing it this way, and he's an easy kill. And you got an extra slice of pizza there in case you've taken damage to this point, so no harm, no foul in case you're running low on health. April is finally rescued. This gets a little dicey, if I do say so myself. Watch out, Donnie. Got a little bald forehead kiss. Hey-o! Now we have to get to the secret factory. We've got our van, so naturally, we're walking during this part. Marvelous efficiency here, guys. What if we just hopped in the turtle van and ran over these Foot Clan members? No, I think I'll take them out individually one at a time. With what? A sword? A nunchuck? No, I think I'll use a stick. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, but they literally, some of them have bombs, nuclear bombs they will drop on you later in this level. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen how cool my stick is, though. It's pretty straight, and it's got some tape on it. So, I think I'll be fine, actually, if you just let me out there. Stay to the top again. You don't want to get run over by Foot Clan cars who are out joyriding in the middle of the day. See, they know that a car is better than just walking on foot with a stick. Even they know that. Then again, I'm winning, so how much do they know? It's very philosophical at this point of the game. All right, got our stupid robot guys. Try to catch them near the edge of the screen if you can to get them pinned. There we go. One more, maybe? Let's go. All right. Quick work of them. Now dynamite guys. These are taken out easily by drop kicks. Kind of move yourself up and down accordingly. There we go. Whoops. Gotcha, punk. There we go. Again to the top. I think there's another Foot Clan Foot Soldier Joyride coming. Foot Soldier Joyride sounds like a really good album name. Possibly by... we'll have to come up with the band name later, but Foot Soldier Joyride sounds like something that like a pretty cool band would write. To the top. Car passing. Great music in this level, too. Every level of this is a banger. Hey, look, they've got bombs. Sure you don't want the car? No, I'll stay with the stick. Oh, well, using your special attack on these guys will result in you getting hit by said bombs, so I would recommend jumping around until they get rid of them, and then you can take them out. Now you got some motorcycle riders, real rebels. You can stay to the top, or you can drop kick them off for free points. But as you push forward, then you've got a car and 2 motorcycles to jump over here. Now we move to the right. More of our standard issue Foot Clan members. At this point, it warms my heart to see them out here still giving it the old college try. You're 1 turtle. I've killed 400 of you. Well, 381. At some point, do you maybe rethink strategy? No, I think we'll still send them out in waves of 3 at a time. Definitely don't send more than that. All right, you're the boss, Shredder. Blue guys. Oh, stab me in the back. I have a shell. Why would that do any damage at all? All right. Again, I'm not here to pick apart the logic of the whole thing. We love the game. I'm just, just things I notice now as an adult that maybe I didn't as a kid. I just sort of assumed was par for the course, was normal. Couple of choices that were made. That's all. Choices were made. One more guy popping out of a giant wave of tires. I mean, he's that strong to throw that tire on a straight line, an absolute laser beam across this entire highway, yet I swipe him with my stick once and he dies. Seems imbalanced the way these were built. First half of the level's done, no boss needed, and now you hop onto your rocket-powered skateboard. You can take out these, oops, they're going to shoot at you, a little drop kick to get them started, and then, well, another drop kick, I suppose. I normally am using my special attack here to take them out. Wasn't quite hitting the first time. So one of these here. There we go. Now I got the rhythm. And one more, and he's done. Now a wave of the gunners, okay? And they're only going to put 2 on the screen at a time. You can see if they surround you, they are ferocious. So you want to keep these things off of you as much as possible, especially as they get onto the screen. Once you clear the 6 of them, we got boomerangers. These are no fun, frankly. The boomerang guys are pretty annoying. They're like the blue dagger throwers, but twice as tough because the boomerang comes back. Then we just have a couple more of these to take care of. As long as you're good at these helicopter gunners, this part's going to be real simple for you because it's only the 2 waves of Foot Clan members and 4 of these helicopter things, and then you don't have to worry about any more of it. And for any of you that have now played the modern version of Shredder's Revenge, you see how informed by this game that version was. I mean, it really has a lot of the similar feel, look and feel, the way they did that. I loved the Shredder's Revenge game they came out with for just fairly recently. And then as soon as you get into the van, they crash into the side of the bridge. Another thing I just never questioned as a kid. There's their van in a complete heap, and Splinter gets taken away by Mousers. Wonderful. Starting out with the same little hole that Mousers come out of, and you got 5 of them to deal with here. And we are pressing on now. Now we're in the back half of the game because there are only 7 scenes in this game. And we are going to... we're now entering scene 5. So well into the back half now. And more of our foot soldier classics to deal with. And then another Mouser hole. And there's 3. 4. And 5. Now, this is the point during the game, probably, if you were at an arcade where you're like, dude, we have to finish this game. Like, we're getting really close to the end. Ask your mom if we can have just like a few more quarters. Just a few more. Just like 1 more quarter will do it. And inevitably, it's 19 more quarters that you would need. Okay, blue guys are kind of surrounding me here. I don't love this. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Up onto the top section here. Don't even bother with the lasers that are down there. They're terribly annoying. And you got a couple of gunners here. If you wait near the top of this section, when they jump up, you can just swipe before they hit the ground, and you won't have to worry about them. So kind of a little hack there, if you will. Even if you won't, it's still a hack. A couple of drop kicks onto the screen, jump over them. Get them out of here. There we go. Same hack here. Anyone that's jumping up from the bottom is going to jump up to the top section of this platform up top, and then you can just swipe them before they hit the ground. Beautiful. Now we got more of our spear throwers here. These are not ideal. There we go. I think we have like 6 of them to deal with here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I am nervous. You can't knock their projectiles out of the air either, which make them a little bit tougher. At least the daggers and the boomerangs you can clear out by using your special attack. These guys you cannot. They just shoot right through you, which stinks, frankly. They are a little too strong for my liking. Now we've got these. I don't know what these things are, but they are terribly annoying. And you're going to want to take them out in as quick of time as you can, because as soon as they can start shooting, life becomes very hairy. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, those little things, hate those little bullets, those ring shots that they shoot at you. Take this thing out. Maybe get a freebie. Freebie. We'll take it. Wait over here. A little bit too far to the middle and got drop kicked. Got to wait a little bit closer to the side there. One more of these. I think we got, yep, more of our foot soldier classic here. I'm going to wait on the right side. Makes it a little bit easier. Let him approach me. Okay. Now you get to this point, you kind of think, oh, it's got to be the boss by now. Big open space. Big drill thing that's coming at us. And, going to be letting out a big boss. No, just a bunch of these little drone, flea, helicopter type things that are super annoying. And you can take them out with your special attack or drop kicks, whatever you prefer. Watch their shadow. That's the best way to gauge where they are on the screen. And then you get 2 waves of them, not just one. So marvelous, right? We're super happy that that's happening. These things are so annoying. One more. There we go. Get them out of there. A couple of boomerang guys, and we are nearing the end now, along with some pizza that will become available to you once we get to the end of this level. All right, a couple more boomerang guys. Look at how persistent the guy is with the How many of them does he have? Infinite? Where's he storing them? Okay. Blow that up. Ooh, 2 free kills. We'll take that. Wait over here at the top right. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Taking them out right as they get on the screen. No shot. All right. Now you have these like laser shooters that you're going to want to jump over as you get closer. Get right between them to take this thing out. And you can kind of use your special attacks. They freeze and turn orange. I'm going to avoid the pizza for now because we are at the boss. There's Splinter tied up, and now we've got this stone soldier to deal with. Here's the strat that I'm going to kind of use for most of the remaining bosses. You get it. You're just going to move up and down slightly and use your regular attack to hit them. So it's just going to be like hit and move down, hit and move down, hit and move down until I get to the bottom. Then I leap over them and then I hit and move up, hit and move up. You'll see what I'm talking about. So here, oh, not the best start. See what I mean? Just regular attacks, kind of moving up and down in rhythm with him, and then moving out of the way just before he pistol whips you. That's kind of the strat here. Uh-oh, I got in a little bit too deep there. But the nice thing is I have some pizza to play with, so if I do take some hits that I'm not looking for, let's get out of here. You don't want to get far away from him because he's going to use his gun to... he's got like a flamethrower out of that gun that you don't want to have to deal with. He will toast your head, which is not great, to be frank. I've never had head toast, but it doesn't sound like it would be very good, nor would it be pleasant for the head that's toasted. But a pretty nice rhythm you can get into. You move just right along with him, top to bottom. He freezes for a minute, and then once he approaches you is when you want to start this rhythm again. Uh-oh, can't move. Just leap over his pistol whip, and up you go. Oh boy. Beautiful. Got a lot of shots in here. Might get that pizza just to make sure. He's still not blinking yet. They have a lot of HP at this point, too. The bosses do. But we're not going to rush this one. Come on. Not quite. Still not blinking. Now, these attacks... Oh, there we go. Now he's blinking. These attacks only do half the damage that your special attack does. So it would feel wrong to not get the pizza. Obviously going to take a little bit longer, but you can sneak a few more attacks in there on that guy. And then, as long as you repeat that pattern, easy peasy to get through him, and Splinter is released. And what do you have for us? Thank you, my turtles. You're welcome, I guess. Now we are into the Ninja's Lair. This level gave people fits. fits, and there is good reason why. If you don't know the techniques to get through all of the enemies here, it can really be troublesome. So let's see if we can give you guys a full how-to of how to get through all of these enemies without taking massive amounts of damage and losing lives. Admittedly, I've lost lives on here before. It's probably among the toughest ones to get through. All right, these guys, couple of special attacks will do it in a row. Similar, think the snowmen of the ice level. That's what we're thinking here, except they jump and throw knives at you, which is not particularly nice of them. If you can pin them against the wall, it makes life a little bit easier for that double attack. All right, he just hit me with like a knife, a throat chop or something. It was very rude. Okay. Just, whatever. Just smack them until they're dead. There's my strat. Okay, get out of the middle. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. Running in from the side. We'll just take the left side this time. There we go. Works for me. Moving along after Foot Soldiers Classic, and now they're going to start popping out of the floor, giving you a hole that you can fall down. By the way, falling down those holes does cost you HP. I know it happened earlier against Bebop for me, but not intentionally. Definitely don't want to just sacrifice falling into... It's weird that going into a sewer for the turtle would cost him HP. That's certainly a choice that was made. I mean, they live there, so whatever. That's how that goes, though. Kind of falls in line with them not figuring out whether turtles could actually swim in TMNT 1 or not. But hey, the game is still great, and it's a lot of fun, so I'm not going to pick apart too much. Off we go to the midsection here. More Foot Soldier Classic to worry about. Actually, no, these are Ninja Star throwers, so treat them kind of like the blue ones, up and down, keep your range, and don't let them surround you if you can avoid it. These candlesticks can be shot out at the enemies if you choose. If you hit an enemy with one of those stage obstacles, like a lamppost or fire hydrant in level 2, or even the sewer cover in level 2, you don't get a point for that. So, not that you need it, you will get the same number of extra lives as you go through this game, probably. The floor spikes. There are 2 of them in a row there, 2 of them in a row there, and 2 of them in a row right there. As long as you just do a couple jumps in the middle, you can get through those pretty easily. Now come the tigers. This was one that really flummoxed people on how to kill them. I'll try to show you as cleanly as I can, but all you're going to do are regular attacks on these, and I'll show you the rhythm. You want to hit them and then push forward and hit them again until you back them all the way across the screen. Let me show you what I mean. Find out what plane he's on. Okay, up here. Hit, move. Hit, move. Hit, hit, and one more. Boom. Now jump kick all the way across. He'll leap on again. Oh, but he's down here this time. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll leap on. 1, and he's dead. 12 shots will do it. You can get 2 rows of 5 in a row, or two series of 5 in a row. This one you can hit right from the beginning. You don't even have to let him off the screen. 4, 5. Drop kick over. Find where he is. He's up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop kick over. Last one. 1 and 2. Beautiful. No hits taken. Now we have to deal with the scorpions, and not the cool band. We have to deal with these stupid things. So, they're awful. There is nothing about them that's great, but if you can pin them in the corner, you can get a few a series of shots on them. Oh man, this is awful. There we go. Got that one out of there. There we go. If you can pin them in this corner like this, regular attacks will do it. Okay, just got one more of these to go. There we go. Get him in the corner. There we are. Come on, loser. Got him. There we go. Those are probably the toughest enemies to have to deal with the rest of the way. Got a few more of these purple ninjas to deal with now, but they're not too bad. We learned this technique about them before. Just a couple of swipe attacks will take them out. Get him against the wall. You're gone. Wait for you to come down. Easy peasy. Oops, not that. Don't hit me with that knife. Come on, man. I went and talked smack about how easy they are, and now this is happening to me. All done? Okay. A couple of them swinging in from these rotating walls. Just really a generally cool animation. Ah, not good. Not good. Not good. Getting very close to our next extra life. Gonna need it, too. There we go. Rest 5, 600 points. That is going to be the last extra life we earn. You're only going to get up to about 700 points playing in a one-player game on this. I'm not sure if there are extra enemies in two-player or not, but you only get to 700 in this game. So, that said, this is what we have to work with. A few more. Now, I'm going to wait on the pizza, see if I can clear out this row of enemies, or this group of enemies first, and even some of the boss health before I grab that pizza, because this boss is not particularly easy either. Okay, I think we've cleared them out. So we are up to the boss now. It's just going to be this giant samurai with a detachable head. Here's the deal. This one's different. They don't come right at you, and you can't use the vertical up and down trick here, but they do attack in rhythm. It actually gives you a preview kind of for how Shredder attacks. You're going to want to mix in and hit with a regular attack and then back away. Hit with a regular attack and back away. And he hits you, he tries to hit you in the similar rhythm, but if you can avoid that attack, you can sneak 4 or 5 in a row without getting hit. And you can use regular attacks or drop kicks here, but no special attacks. That takes too long and you'll end up getting hit. Here we go. All right, let's see what we get. Get close enough that he attacks, then hit. Then hit. Then hit. Yep. All right, now his head's detached. Makes life a little harder for us. Get out. Get away from me, head. Oh. Shoot. Got it! Sorry. Whew. Okay. Ooh, I didn't follow my own rule, and I used special attacks. Don't know. You know what? Strategy be damned. We just gotta beat this guy. There we go. Oh, we got him blinking. Did you say, hey, oh, get away from his head, man. That detached head is the worst thing to deal with. I mean, if I had a nickel, right? Come on, he's gotta be gone. Oh, barely made it. Had to utilize that pizza in the right spot, make sure that we didn't lose it. He's tough, man. I mean, the rhythm of him, especially with that head flying around, just makes it very, very difficult to beat him. If you spend a life there, no big deal. We're going to make it through the rest of this, hopefully without losing too many more lives, maybe one here or there. But we are there. The Technodrome is here. Now, this I always found funny. They leap 200 yards to the Technodrome and then say that they have to find it. Hey, let's look for the Technodrome in this giant Technodrome. Hey, wait a minute. I think it's this. All right. Starting with Boomerangers. Lots of enemies. As you know, we're going to get up to about 750-ish as a score. So you can already tell there are a lot of enemies we're going to face here. Get yourself over to the top section here. Get behind both of these like laser shooters, and then you can take them out. And now, I'm not sure, is it here? Yep, laser coming out at this beam coming out of the wall. Avoid that, get over to the left-hand side, or right-hand side, excuse me. It's a little bit easier to deal with these from over here. Whoa, that was a triple kill. That was pretty good. Let's go. Come on, sword fellas. Now you got to watch out, I think. Oh, we're not quite there yet. Oh, Foot Soldier Classic on their way out. Very nice to see you. I love your work. Okay. Wait over here. Let these drop-kicking losers tucker themselves out like a toddler throwing a tantrum. Now I think we have to worry about, yes, these ice spray, what I can call the perfume department, as they try to freeze you. Just move up and down as you move forward to avoid those as best you can. All right. All the blue ones with no attack plan, no strategy. What do you think, boss? Do we want to send out more than 3 at a time? Trust me, 3 at a time will work. Guys, he's killed 700 of our soldiers. Believe me, 3 at a time. Oh, crap. There we go. Get it back, get it back, get it back. Couple of swipes here. Ugh. There. Ooh, that was kind of slick. I went right on the opposite side. And got him. I think there are 12 of those that you have to clear there, so stay frosty on those. Then more lasers. Blazers, lasers, all sorts of azers. Get those cleared out. Get a couple of free points, and we might be up against it again. Is it the perfume department again? No, it's the gunners. All right. Lots of issues with these guys. You want to approach them as quick as you can to not let them get their shots off. Shoot. And I'm not using my good attack, and I'm getting trapped. All right, one out. Oh, you jackaninny. All right, there we go. They creep up on you. Okay. Thankfully not losing too much life there if you can avoid just getting hit once or twice. Okay. Sword guys will clear out this wave, and then we got to push forward until this beam is here. Again, wait on the side that does not have the beam. Seems like it should go unsaid, but better strategy to wait on the left here, so you're not in any danger of taking additional damage from that. You can see, though, the waves of enemies just much more significant on this side of things. Okay, leap over the beam and then more perfume department. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thought I moved through without getting hit. If you have, if you're low on health at this point, just get to the bottom of this platform and you will be able to grab another slice of pizza, which is much needed and deserved at this point. The conveyor belt brings you downstairs, and these wonderfully shiny large marbles come at you as you are making your ride. And there is our pizza slice. Gonna try to hold off here again. If I can kill these gunners before needing it, that would be ideal. Because as we know from previous sections, these things can rack up the damage very quickly if you're not sharp with them. Like there. I mean, they pistol whip you so fast. Oh, come on. Hate it. Hate it. Last one. Get out of here. There we go. And now we'll fill up. All right. A couple more. Oh, I missed him. That was very disappointing. Oh, that was a nice... Look at me. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting kind of smoked here. Ah, but we got him cleared out, nonetheless. Okay, some blue ones to take out. Thank you for hitting me with a knife in the back. Seems unnecessary. Why haven't we had any dialogue at this point? We can't talk to resolve our differences anymore? Suppose not. There we go. Pin you in the corner. Pin you right there. Well, there. Are you baby? Because I just put you in the corner. Apparently nobody does that. Oh, some more Foot Soldier Classic. We are right near the end now, right near the boss of this section, and then moving into our Krang and Shredder fights after this. Could you imagine the number of... the number of quarters we burned through in the arcade version was so much higher than this. It was so much more difficult than this port. Okay, another stone soldier to worry about. Very similar rhythm. He's just going to attack a little bit more frequently. So you can normally get like 2 shots in before he tries to pistol whip you. And then he will every now and then cock his gun like that too, which is just a way of throwing off timing, really. But I'm going to kind of move to the middle here, just so I have some more room to go up and down the screen here. He has among the most HP of the enemies in the game, so this one takes a little bit of time. But stick with that tried and true method. Oops, of getting smacked in the face. Okay, yeah, you definitely don't want to get hit by a missile out of that gun. Because I just checked recently, there was a Department of Health study done that getting hit by a missile is actually quite bad for you in terms of your survival. So, just in terms of honoring science, I'm going to try to avoid getting hit by missiles as we move up and down this screen, avoiding this giant angry red stone man with a missile gun. That's what we're going to do. Keep working straight attacks here. I don't like to mix it around with the special attack here. It just takes a little bit too much time to execute, and then I find myself getting whipped around by this guy. So, all right, let's get you facing this way. Wow, he's all... Wow, I felt like that was a lot faster maybe than I anticipated, that he's already flashing. So I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm certainly going to be fine with that being the case. And we have cleared him out now and getting ready to move to Krang and Shredder, the final 2 villains that we will face in this game. So first they're henchmen, and out comes Krang from the portal to Dimension X. We get ourselves full health. Same strategy for him. We're going to move up and down in rhythm, trying to avoid his kicks that are going to be the thing that will do us in the most. And as we move through this, I think he gets a touch faster, so you will need to be on your toes here. fires out a lot more attacks, and this is going to require a lot more patience. He has incredibly high HP as well, so you'll need to be kind of aware of that. I may take a death on Krang. It's happened many times when I've played this game that I have taken a death just because of how quickly he executes that strike after you hit him. Oh man, I'm going to get smoked. Stop with your flex. You look like a child with your flexing. I'm going to get booted. Knew it. He is pretty quick moving up and down, so you will have to be a little bit more patient on this. And quick when you use those attacks. Or quick when you hit him and then try to avoid. Stick and move, Mac. Stick and move. Come on. Come here, loser. Hey, hey. Oh. Lame. There we go. I don't know why I turned him around, but I felt like it. Oh, man, that was no good. Oh, boy. Drop kicks don't work very well because of the eye lasers he will shoot out. I'm probably going to take a death here, but that's okay. Krang is probably the spot to do it. If you have to. Yeah, he's the one. All right. Well, I felt like using my special attack because I had a minor invincibility there, but we're going to stick right to the plan that we walked in with. We're sticking with the girl we brought to the dance. You know what I mean? All right, let's go down here. Oh, crap. That was no good. Come on. Yep. I always picture he's like shouting like, "Why are they doing this to me?" when he does that little flex move. I'm so angry. What are you doing, Turtles? I told you to die. Oh my gosh. This guy stinks. I'm getting impatient, and I'm not listening to any of my own advice. Come on. Still have 4 lives left. He's got to be close. Look at the HP that this guy has. Come on. Oh, come on. You're still not blinking? Look at the number of hits he can take. Jeez, I'm going to die again. Good thing we banked those early. There we go. Finally blinking. Yeah, he's much quicker than he was. All right, we're going to try to muscle through this here. Ah, got him. Whatever. Spamming attacks, trying to get to the end there, and we finally get through Krang. Lost 2 lives in the process, but here we go to Shredder. So what Shredder's going to do is split himself into 2. One of them is fake and one of them is real. You'll be able to tell which one's fake because their helmet gets knocked off. But here is the trick. You're going to need to identify the fake one as quick as possible. And we're going to use drop kicks, which are our best friend in this battle. Now, we know that little beam that we just saw him shoot is the worst thing ever. It can kill you in one shot. We do not want him to do it. Now, we've knocked off the helmet of one of these guys. That's the fake one. He can no longer do that beam attack. So all we want to do is focus all of our attacks on the Shredder with the helmet. That is the goal. And we are going to live and die with the drop kick here. I'm going to try to pin him against the left wall and just hit him as often as possible. Here we go. Now this one's going to back away because that's normally the animation that would use that beam. But because he has no helmet on, he can no longer use that beam attack. And you can get a lot of free shots in on real Shredder when he backs away. And if you can get him pinned against this wall like this and keep that fake Shredder alive, that's your best asset in this battle. As long as you keep that drop kick working, you can really weaken Shredder here pretty easily. Far easier than Krang was, in my opinion. and in a good rhythm here to avoid that sword swipe from Fake Shredder as well. Boy, we've got a nice rhythm working right here, man. Nice rhythm working right here. Get out of here, Fake Shredder. Let's go. Come on. Can we finish this on a big exclamation point for the viewers here? We ate some crappy pizza at this birthday party. We drank some Logan Berry and some lovely soda surprise, and we watched Taylor open his gifts, but we want to beat this game. We need to walk out of this arcade. Legends. His helmet's off, baby. Once that's done, get rid of the fake one. You don't have to deal with him anymore. Fake one can go. Now you just have the one to deal with. Lots of helmet shots. Stay close to him. Don't let him back off. And there it is! There it is! We are kings of the arcade! Shredder is gone! The Technodrome turns an odd color of red and explodes into nothingness. This game is every bit of nostalgia, man. This was the one you picked up on a Saturday morning with your friends, just like, let's try to beat this game. It's super cool. Let's see if we can get through it. We freaked the foots, mangled the mousers, and totaled the Technodrome. That's turtle power. But what about Shredder and Krang? Burned to toast, vaporized to milkshake, or escape to Dimension X? Until we know, no one can be sure. Something like that. I don't know. I can't read very fast. And you get a nice ending screen, very arcade feeling ending screen with a congratulations and a little bit of a scroll through the credits here. I love this game. I think anyone that's played this game loves this game and sees it as such a marked improvement from the first one. Thank you for joining me today. I enjoyed this a whole lot. Hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, drop a sub on the channel, drop a like on the video, leave me a comment with what you liked, what you didn't like. If you want to leave a comment and help out the channel and don't know what to say, just say thanks. That's a great way to help the channel and push this out to a wider audience. I want to let you guys enjoy the credit screen and the ending of TMNT 2, the arcade game. I'm going to go.